Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Revised K-12 Curriculum, Math 2, Quarter 2, Week 1. Our topic is all about recognizing and counting peso coins. Look at the enlarged pictures of the peso coins. Raise your hand when you know the name and value of each coin. Say the value aloud when called. How much is its value? Next coin. Next coin. Next. For the lesson purpose, to determine and write the value of a number of peso coins only up to 1,000 pesos. Read the problem below. The siblings, Ian and Anna, are excited for Christmas. They decide to open their piggy banks to count the amount of money they saved from their school allowance. They plan to use this money to buy presents for themselves. Ian carefully arranged his coins by value before counting. Ian's money. Anna, on the other hand, simply took out all her coins and started. These are Anna's money. How much money did each sibling save in their piggy banks? What holiday are Ian and Anna excited about? They are excited about Christmas. Why did Ian and Anna decide to open their piggy banks? They decide to open their piggy banks to count the amount of money they have saved. What do Ian and Anna plan to do with the money they saved? They plan to use the money to buy presents for themselves. What different coins do you see in their savings? There are 1 peso, 5 peso, 10 peso, and 20 peso coins. Answer in pair. Count all the coins that Ian and Anna saved. Add them to find the total amount. Write your answer on your last learning activity sheet. For the solution 1, how did you determine the total amount of money Ian saved? We used skip counting to find the total amount of Ian's savings. Skip count aloud by 20s starting with the 20 peso coins. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Next, consider the 10 peso coins. Continue counting from 160 by skip counting by tens. 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220. Then, consider the 5 peso coins. Continue counting from 220 by skip counting by fives. 225, 230, 235, 240, 245, 250. Finally, consider the 1 peso coin. Continue counting on from 250 to 261. Therefore, Ian saved 261 pesos in his piggy bank. How did you determine the total amount of money Anna saved? We sorted first the coins by value: 20 peso, 10 peso, 5 peso, and 1 peso coins. Then, we used skip counting to find the total amount of Anna's savings. First is skip count by 20s, starting with the 20 peso coins. Next, consider the 10 peso coins. Continue counting from 220 by skip counting by 10. Then, consider the 5 peso coins. Continue counting from 300 by skip counting by 5s. Finally, consider the 1 peso coin. Continue counting from 335 up to 344. Therefore, Anna saved 344 pesos in her piggy bank. How did you determine the amount of money Ian saved? We counted how many of each peso coin Ian had and determined the amount for each type. We used skip counting when needed. Finally, we added all the amounts together to find the total value of Ian's savings. How many of each peso coin does Ian have in his piggy bank? Ian has 8 20 peso coins, 6 10 peso coins, 6 5 peso coins, and 11 1 peso coins. Refer to the table below. These are Ian's money. Skip count to find the amount for each type of coin as follows. For 20 peso coins, for 10 peso coins, for 5 peso coins, for 1 peso coins, Therefore, the amount of Ian's 20 peso coins is 160 pesos. The 10 peso coins is 60 pesos, the 5 peso coins is 30 pesos, and the 1 peso coins is 11 pesos. The solution is shown below. Therefore, Ian saved 261 pesos in his piggy bank. How did you determine the amount of money Anna saved? We counted how many of each peso coin Anna had and determined the amount for each type. We used skip counting when needed. Finally, we added all the amounts together to find the total value of Anna's savings. How many of each peso coin does Anna have in her piggy bank? 11 20 peso coins, 8 10 peso coins, 7 5 peso coins, 9 1 peso coins. Skip count to find the amount for each type of coin as follows. For 20 peso coins, 20 up to 220. For 10 peso coins, 10 up to 80. For 5 peso coins, 5 up to 35. For 1 peso coins, 1 up to 9. Therefore, the amount of Anna's 20 peso coins is 220 pesos. 10 peso coins, 80 pesos. 5 peso coins, 35 pesos. 1 peso coins, 9 pesos. Add all the amounts together. We have 220 pesos plus 80 pesos plus 35 pesos plus 9 pesos is equal to 344 pesos. Therefore, Anna saved 344 pesos in her piggy bank. What gift do you think Ian and Anna could buy with the money they have saved in their piggy banks? How do you determine the amount of a set of peso coins, particularly when dealing with large amounts? Here are some possible answers. Sort the coins by value, starting with the highest. Use skip counting by 20s, 10s, or 5s when needed. Sort the coins by value. Determine the amount for each type, and then add all amounts together to find the total. How do you write amounts of money given a set of peso coins? We use the peso sign followed by the amount. For assessment 1, determine the amount of the peso coins, then write your answer on the blank provided. For number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, here are expected answers. For day 2, recognizing 200, 500, and 1,000 peso bills and finding their total value up to 1,000 pesos. How much is its value? You're right, it is 20 pesos. Next picture. Very good, it's 50 pesos. Next, 100 pesos. Our lesson purpose is to determine and write the value of a number of peso bills only up to 1,000 pesos. Aside from the 20 peso, 50 peso, and 100 peso bills, there are other types of bills that people can use. Here is a 200 peso bill, 500 peso bill, 1,000 peso bill. How can you describe the 200 peso bill? Its shape is a rectangle and its color is green, with the number 200 on it. You can also see the image of former President Diosdado P. Macapagal. 200 refers to the name and value of the bill. How can you describe the 500 peso bill? Its shape is a rectangle and its color is yellow, with the number 500 on it. You can also see the images of former President Corazon C. Aquino and Benigno S. Aquino Jr. 500 refers to the name and value of the bill. How can you describe the 1,000 peso bill? Its shape is a rectangle and its color is blue with the number 1,000 on it. You can also see the images of Jose Abad Santos, Vicente Lim, and Josefa Lianes Escoda. 1,000 refers to the name and value of the bill. Read the situation below. The price of a pair of pants at the store is 899 pesos. Rudy wants to check how much money he has in his wallet to see if he can afford the pants. Here are Rudy's money. Does Rudy have enough money to buy the pants? What is the price of the pair of pants at the store? The pants cost 899 pesos. What does Rudy need to do before buying the pants? Rudy needs to check if he has enough money in his wallet to buy the pants. What different peso bills does Rudy have? He has 20 peso, 50 peso, 200 peso, and 500 peso bills. How much money Rudy has in his wallet? Does Rudy have enough money to buy the pants? Here is solution 1. How did you determine the value of the money Rudy has? I sorted the bills by value and used skip counting when needed. Here are Rudy's money. Skip count when needed, starting with the highest denomination, the 500 peso bill, down to the smallest, the 20 peso bill. This means that Rudy has 830 pesos in his wallet. Therefore, Rudy cannot buy the pants at the store because he has less money than the price of the pants. Solution 2. How did you determine the value of the money Rudy has? I sorted the bills by value and counted the number of each bill separately. Then, I determined the amount for each type of bill. Finally, I added the amounts for each type. How many of each type of peso bill does Rudy have in his wallet? Rudy has 4 20 peso bills and one each of the 500 peso, 200 peso, and 50 peso bills. Rudy's money. Skip counting to find the total amount of the 20 peso bills. The amount of the 20 peso bills is 80 pesos. Solution 2. Rudy's money. Add all the amounts together. This means that Rudy has 830 pesos in his wallet. Therefore, Rudy cannot buy the pants at the store because he has less money than the price of the pants. How can you recognize the 200 peso, 500 peso, and the 1,000 peso bills? We can recognize the bills by their appearance, including their color and the amount printed on them. How do you determine the amount of a set of bills? Here are some possible answers. Sort the bills by value starting with the highest. Use skip counting by 100s, 50s, and 20s when needed. Sort the bills by value, determine the amount for each type, and add all amounts together to find the total. How do you write amounts of money given a set of peso bills? We use the peso sign, followed by the amount. For assessment 2, determine the amount of the peso bills, then write your answer on the blank provided. For number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Here are expected answers: 370 pesos, 420 pesos, 590 pesos, 850 pesos, 960 pesos. For day 3, recognizing centavo coins and finding their total value up to 1,000 pesos. Philippines has 3 different centavo coins. 25 centavo coin, 5 centavo coin, and 1 centavo coin. The centavo coins shown are part of the new generation currency, coin series issued by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP. What is common to all centavo coins? All centavo coins are circular. Each coin features 3 stars and the sun, the text Republika ng Pilipinas, and a number indicating its name and value in centavos at the front. What is different among the centavo coins? Their sizes vary. The 1 centavo coin is the smallest, followed by the 5 centavo and the 25 centavo coins. We can also see different kinds of plants on the back of the coins. These images on the back of the centavo coins show plants that grow only in the Philippines, according to the BSP. What kind of plant can you see in the 1 centavo coin? It is the mangkono. What kind of plant can you see in the 5 centavo coin? You're right, it is the kapal-kapal. What kind of plant can you see in the 25 centavo coin? Very good, it is the katmon. The 1 centavo and 5 centavo coins are rarely used, while the 25 centavo coin is more common. These smaller coins are still important because they are part of our Philippine currency. Even if their value is small, knowing about centavos help us find exact amounts of money. For Activity Sheet 3, Counting Centavo Coins, complete the table below by writing the amount of centavo coins using the correct symbols. For number 4 and 5. Number 6 and 7. What is the amount of the centavo coin in item number 1? The amount is 25 centavos. The symbol is placed after the number when writing the amount in centavos. In item 1, 25 centavos is written as this. 25 centavo means the amount is less than 1 peso. What is the amount of the centavo coin in item 2? The amount is 5 centavos. How do you write 5 centavos? It is written this way. What is the amount of the centavo coin in item 3? You're right, the amount is 1 centavo. How do you write 1 centavo? It is written as this. What is the amount of the set of centavo coins in item 4? Count the centavo coins: 25, 50, 55. Hence, its amount is 55 centavos. How can you write 55 centavos in symbols? It can be written as this way. What is the amount of the set of centavo coins in item 5? Count the centavo coins. 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Hence, its amount is 41 centavos. How can you write 41 centavos in symbols? It can be written as this way. What is the amount of the set of centavo coins in item 6? Count the centavo coins. Hence, its amount is 48 centavos. How can you write 48 centavos in symbols? It can be written as this way. What is the amount of the set of centavo coins in item 7? Count the centavo coins, 25 up to 100. Hence, its amount is 100 centavos. How can you write 100 centavos in symbols? It can be written this way. 100 centavos is equal to 1 peso. Hence, 100 centavos can also be written as 1 peso. The complete table is shown below. How can you recognize the centavo coins? We can recognize the centavo coins by their appearance, including their size and the amount printed on them. How do you determine the amount of a set of centavo coins? Here is a possible answer. Sort the coins by value. Then, count the coins starting from the highest value. Use skip counting when needed. How do you write amounts of money given a set of centavo coins? For centavos, write the amount followed by the centavo sign. When the amount of the centavos reaches 100, express it as a whole peso. For assessment 3, complete the table below by writing the amount of centavo coins using the correct symbols. For number 1, write the amounts written in centavos. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Here are the expected answers. For day 4, finding and writing the total value of combined peso coins and bills up to 1,000 pesos. Read the problem. Bing helps her grandmother run a small sari-sari store. At the end of the day, Bing counts the amount of money in the cash box. Here are the money in the cash box. How much money did Bing count in the cash box? What does Bing do at the end of the day after helping her grandmother in the sari-sari store? Bing counts the amount of money in the cash box. What different peso bills do you see? There are 20 peso, 50 peso, 200 peso, and 500 peso bills. What different peso coins do you see? There are 20 peso, 10 peso, 5 peso, and 1 peso coins. Here is solution 1. Money in the cash box. How did you determine the amount of money in the cash box? Sort the bills by value, then use skip counting when needed, starting with the highest denomination down to the smallest. Skip count the amounts of peso coins and bills in the cash box. How much money is there in the cash box? The total amount of money in the cash box is 924 pesos. For solution 2, how did you determine the amount of money in the cash box? First, I sorted the coins and bills by value. Next, I counted how many of each type of peso coin and bill there were and determined the amount for each type. I used skip counting when needed. Finally, I added all the amounts together to find the total money in the cash box. The table below shows the number of coins and bills along with their corresponding amounts. The solution is shown below. Therefore, the amount of money in the cash box is 924 pesos. How do you determine the amount of money combining peso coins and peso bills? Sort the coins and bills by value. Use skip counting when needed. Sort the coins and bills by value. Determine the amount for each type, and then add all amounts together to find the total. For assessment 4, determine the amount of the peso bills, then write your answer on the blank provided. For number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, here are the expected answers.